Alright, hi. I made two important discoveries today. Something that had been bugging me for quite a bit of time let's go to this situation. I had a root node of any sort. I had some interactable stuff, so area 2D, a single area that has multiple shapes underneath it. They're just represented by these sprites. I was having the Area 2D determine which shape was being used, and then was sending that to the script. I even made like a custom class to help make this easier. But the control node in front of it was like having a hard time telling, like, I don't know, accepting inputs and otherwise letting the inputs go through to the 2D node beneath it. What I didn't realize is that the mouse mode ignore and pass work way different than I thought they actually did. I thought like, if you hit stop, then the input is absorbed into the control node. If you hit pass, the mouse input is sent through and is ignored, basically. I don't know why that line of logic didn't think anyway, but I thought ignore basically said, oh, ignore whatever this sprite has in terms of relevance, just use the parents. Use the sort of like inherited behavior is what I sort of expect of like a parent-child system with a behavior like ignore. Sort of like ignore whatever I have to say about it, take the surrounding context to fill in the details. I didn't know what that meant for a parent node, other than I assumed that the parent node would then eat up the input, but actually pass sends the sends the mouse input to it passes it to the parent. If the parent passes it, it just holds on to it. Ignore actually lets stuff pass completely through so that the area 2Ds can be interacted with. So I have a script that prints the fact that the area 2D actually received like inputs and stuff. But at the same time, I want these pieces of UI to be approachable. So you can see I've got like my console's printing, but I can also use this control stuff. For the longest time, I had it set to like pass because that's what I wanted it to do, but it was still eating up that input, and so I could do this, but it wasn't letting me interact with this. So this is going to solve so many things, but this is not what I thought this thing did. I didn't think to look at the docs until it was way too late. I just did this on the side between classes today. So that was my major discovery for today in terms of Godot stuff.